even though it says Cindy Walter, I am not Cindy Walter. I am Kelly Heimbach, and Cindy is away at a Growth U um, conference. So I said that I would lead the call because I have some very special guests here with me. Does my attire give it away? So I want to introduce to you guys Karli and Katie Nestor. They are the first people on Cindy's entire team, number 42 overall in the entire company, to earn Dash to Disney. They have 10,115 points as of this morning. Karli was talking to me. We were talking via Marco Polo. We believe Marco Polo me and didn't get on a live call with me, first of all. And she's smiling and she's like talking, and we're like 2 minutes into the conversation and she's like, we did it! I'm like, immediately I stopped, I got on FaceTime, and I am just so incredibly proud of the two of them, and I can't wait to have them share their story. And we also have a special guest, one of their team members, who is well on her way. She's brand new. She's a large part of their success, and she has 4,400 points herself. So Missy is going to speak a little bit too. But I'm going to go over a couple announcements before I get into the interview. So I just want to remind you guys to check out all of the Essence tours in your area. They're going on. I know local to us, there's a King of Prussia one, October 17th. I know there's a Columbus one, I think this weekend. So definitely go to Isogenics events and check out all the socials. Remember, for the socials, your ticket in is a guest. They're not letting you in without a guest. So make sure that you get your guests and get to these events, because the ones that have happened so far are really awesome, and you definitely don't want to miss out on those. Don't forget, register for NYKO. They're declaring October 11th NYKO Day, and they're also anticipating that they're going to be sold out. So if you have not gotten your tickets, you need to go and get your tickets ASAP. And that's the day that they're going to be announcing all the trainers and the agenda and everything like that. So definitely don't wait. You guys know how important events are. Those people that attend events are the people that are going up in their business. And if you look around at events, you will not see top leaders not there. So we're all leaders here on this call. So make sure you get your tickets for NYKO. And then the Growth U Leadership Program starts tomorrow. And Cindy just wanted me to remind you that there is still time if you guys want to register for that. So that is all that I have as far as announcements go. Just get to any event that you can get to. You will never be sorry for that. So, Karli and Katie, if you would like to unmute your line so we can chit chat here a little bit. So let me just tell you a little bit about Karli and Katie. First of all, I was the flower girl in Karli's parents' wedding just a few years ago. So I've known her entire life. And I just love you guys so much. They came to my house a little over 2 years ago. Karli and I, we chatted and about the products, and Karli brought Katie. This was before they were married, and she brought her sister and her mom, and they all came and they all got started together. And they didn't really do. She was just a happy product user for about a year until I convinced them to come to Celebration last year. And it's just been awesome ever since. So we road trip together to Nashville, and that's kind of when everything changed for you guys. So what changed? How did you guys go from dabbling to being the top point earner on Cindy's entire team?
It's kind of funny because we've, been comfortable where we've been at, and we're comfortable in our 9-to-5s. We both have 9-to-5 jobs, which we would like to eventually be out of. So that's what we're working towards. But, we've just been comfortable, and, being down in Celebration, for the second year, we were just kind of like, we really need to start we really need to start going. You know, we need to hit the ground running the second we get back. And Kelly and Alex and Dawn and Lori decided they were going to do this group that was like a 90-day group that we've been, you know, kind of just full speed ahead since we got back. And it's just been a kickstart, and they're strict with us and they don't let us, you know, not do things. So, you know, we've really just been doing the do and just putting in more effort than we had been previously. It's really easy to, you know, let a 9-to-5 job and working full time. And, you know, we don't have kids, but, you know, kids in your lives, I can only imagine the time restraints that you have, you know, because of that. But just taking the time to really, you know, make connections and talk with people and, you know, just come at it from a servant's heart, you know, it has been, you know, a complete game changer for us. So we've just been making a lot more connections than we had been previously. So
right. And that, I think the servant's heart is, it's the biggest thing, because I don't know about you guys, but I can spot somebody that is just trying to the used car salesman kind of thing. I can spot that a mile away. But when you truly want to help other people, it shows. It really definitely does. So something else that I wanted to really stress with you guys is it's not about how many people you enroll for this contest. It's about how many people you get sharing. You share, they share. That's really the key. So tell me, guys, how many people have you personally enrolled for this incentive?
3.
3!
That's it. And, you know, we have a lot of conversations going, and we have a lot of things that are working their way towards it. But, you know, we've gotten to a point where we've become very emotionally unattached to people's answers and where people are at, because it's not always the right time for people, and that's totally fine. So for us, we would rather, you know, as much as we absolutely wanted to hit this incentive, just because incentives are awesome, and your business is growing and everything like that, it's just one of those things where when you don't push things too far, you know, sometimes you do need to push people. I mean, everybody sometimes needs a push every now and then, but when you kind of take a step back and remove yourself from the situation and the equation, you know, it's kind of like people just get there naturally, and the relationships that you're building with those people are so much stronger. And you know, have the chance to talk to them about, you know, the opportunity, and you have the chance to really build on a lot of things that, you know, I think have really, you know, worked for us. So a lot of things that we had going right now, I mean, are things that we worked on 6 months ago. So it's nothing that we started, you know, right after celebration.
No, yeah. And I definitely think that with this promotion specifically, really kind of motivated us to get other people sharing. It wasn't just like us doing the do, but showing other people how to do the do, because it's you in the Dash to Disney, you get so many more points for helping other people, not just helping them get started with the products, but helping them build their business.
And that's definitely something that we hadn't been focusing on as much as we should have. You know, everybody, I think, shies away from the business opportunity that we have here, and, you know, the opportunity that Isogenics gives us. So we've kind of gotten over it. So, you know, we are starting to lead more, because, I mean, I don't remember who had said it, but, you know, who's going to sit there and tell you that they can't use an extra $100 a month?
Yeah, right.
You know, so
no one ever.
Yeah, like nobody. So just, you know, showing people that it's available and that there is something else, and it doesn't have to replace their income. It doesn't have to replace, you know, every bill in their household. But even if it can eliminate one bill, even if they can just get their products paid for, that's huge.
And I don't think it's an accident that right around the time that you guys started drawing out You Share, They Share. Let me tell you guys, Katie Nestor can draw it out. She brings her own paper. I have, like, my kids have the Pottery Barn Kids easel, which I don't have any paper for. So she brings the paper and she's like, can I draw out the comp plan? Can I draw it out? And she does it all, and she gets them to $900 into it's amazing. And this is coming from someone who is so super shy and doesn't want to talk. It's a big
when Karli told me to, she's like, hey, listen to the Marco Polo that Kelly just sent us. And I listened to it and she's like, oh, by the way, like, you guys are going to be on the call tonight. And I was like, tell her I'm absent. Tell her I'm busy. I'm like, I can't talk in front of people. But
you can't
obviously I'm working on it. And honestly, just having the confidence to share, I practice a lot with You Share, They Share, and getting enough confidence that I was like, okay, like, I'm going to do this. And sharing it for the first time just has grown my confidence in myself in so many things with sharing with people. And usually even just something I could send a video now, I'm like, I want to, like, this is how you get your products paid for. I'm going to send you a video now because I'm like, it gets me excited and people can see my excitement when I explain it. So
I might start sending people your video. Okay, so let's go back to you enrolled 3 people. So one of those people is Missy, Missy Burkhardt. She's on the call. And how many people has Missy enrolled since this incentive got started?
Missy, do you want to answer?
Where is she? Yes.
I think I'm up to 12, if I'm not mistaken. I think 12. Yes,
I think
12.
so. I think that's correct. So, Missy, why don't you tell us how you're doing that? Like, what are you doing that 12 people in? I don't even know has it been 2 months?
It's been like since August 17th, I believe.
But who's counting?
Yeah, who's counting?
So 6 weeks, well, give or take.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm not doing anything special other than just I believe in the products. And the biggest thing is wanting my family and my friends to really feel the same way I do. When Karli first came to me and she mentioned about, like, do you want to get your products paid for? And I'm like, well, yeah, that sounds good. But like, I don't want to be that salesy person on Facebook and Instagram. And I don't want to become that person everyone's like annoyed with. And I just learned that when you do believe in it, you're not that. Like, the people that are pushing so much, and this isn't for every case, but I feel like the people that push it are trying too hard. Like, if you're just honest with it and you come from a good place, most people that have reached out to me, I think I've made I'm up to maybe 3 or 4 posts on Instagram about it. And like, I don't even say like I'm selling. I don't say like it's your time. Like, I just say these are the results and this is how good we feel. And people just know that I'm truthful and that I come from a good place. So they've just been kind of reaching out to me. I do talk to people about it if they ask me, but I don't feel like I have to push. And everything that I didn't want to be annoying. And it's just come natural because I believe in it.
And if I can just say, so I've known Missy for 6 weeks now, and well, a little bit longer than that. But to watch somebody who, and I watched Karli and Katie, and they were like, you want to share, I watched this whole process, and I watched Missy go from maybe like, I'm doing good, I have a great job, things are good, and I watched her go from that to somebody who is dreaming about, okay, well, maybe it would be cool if my husband didn't have to work 3rd shift, and maybe what, I'm going to go to NYKO. And I mean, we talk almost daily now, and it makes my heart so happy to be able to just watch people. This is what it's about, guys. Your life doesn't have to be crappy for you to want to change it. And I think we don't dream anymore. We're programmed to just do the do. And, we just live paycheck to paycheck, and we just go, and everything is just fine. And then somebody just starts dripping on us well, what if you could go on this vacation, and what if you could do this? And let it be a lesson to never count anybody out, to always just be sharing, maybe you want to share with a couple friends, and then all of a sudden you start posting pictures. I mean, Missy's posted today her dad's transformation, who was like the world's biggest skeptic ever, and he looks amazing. Her husband's had an awesome transformation. She's had a great transformation, and she's coming from a heart to serve others, and oh, it shows so much. So we're so proud of you.
Thank you.
And Missy herself has 4,400 points and is almost halfway on her way to earn this trip. She is also one person away from Crystal Manager, so we are cheering her on for that. She has 2 weeks left for that. So, yeah. Anything else you want to add, my dear?
No, I think that a good support system too, like in this business, having a great team of people that, like you said, dream big and have the same morals and come from a servant heart, I think that means everything. So I enjoyed all this. Business is more than I could have asked for already. And I'm in it 6 weeks, and it's more than I could have asked for. So no, that's just, like you said, just sharing with people and being honest about it.
Awesome. All right. So Karli and Katie, so what else? So how, the connections that you're making, I know you've enrolled 3 people, but I also know that you're talking to a ton of people. So how are you connecting with these people? Facebook, belly to belly event, like what's working for you guys?
We definitely have belly to belly conversations. Katie more so than myself, in that aspect, just with her 9-to-5 job.
I would honestly say I have a really hard time reaching out to people on Facebook because I've had those ingenuine conversations, people reaching out to me of those ingenuine conversations. It was always hard because I was always afraid of what people would think of me, that they thought I was being salesy. It's so much easier now that I'm confident enough to actually talk about it. At work, I work at a salvage yard. That's my 9-to-5 job. That my parents own it. But I'm in the office and I have my shakes up on the wall because I'm like, oh, there's just not a better place to put them. Because then people, and I also have my car with our isogenics and our names on the back of it parked out there. But when I have genuine conversations with people all the time, just random people that I don't even know, and some people that come in on the regular. But when they ask me, oh yeah, are you still yes, 2 years later, yes, I'm still doing those shakes. Oh, so what is it? And then I'm like, okay, now they're open. I don't push the conversation. I don't try and sell people. I wait for them to say and want them, when they want to know more about it. That's when I share with people. And I think now that people have seen, it's a consistent thing in my life and it's not going anywhere. Now the last 4 people I've invited to a sip and sample were the guy that I always go to at the bank on Fridays for work, 2 of my Napa guys, and my newest prospect that I'm really talking to is a guy who brings, he's a parts rep. Awesome. And I've never, who would have ever thought, but those are the people that I have access to right now. And that's just what's working for me because I'm having genuine conversations with people just every day at my normal 9-to-5 job.
Yeah, I definitely have a little bit more. I think I have a little more conversations with people on Facebook and just different connections that I have there. A lot of friends that I went to school with, for college and stuff we're all over the country. So, just having different conversations with people that we meet, different conversations. We met a couple on our honeymoon that we talked to, and kind of just, comment on Facebook and, just building relationships with people. I think using different social media platforms are good. But, really taking it off of there and really getting to talk to people, on a one-on-one basis, whether it's, grabbing lunch, grabbing coffee, getting on a Zoom, getting on a FaceTime, something like that. Or we've had people over to the house multiple times, not strangers. So mind you. It's just, bringing it to a one-on-one basis where you can talk to people because it's so hard to have conversations behind a screen. People do not get your excitement, do not get your passion. So being able to, voice messages, FaceTime, videos. I record voice messages all the time. and I record videos of myself all the time, you know, just to send to people because it's too hard I have too much to say to text everything. So.
Oh, me too.
Yeah. Nobody has time for that.
But also events too. So why don't you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, so we've been doing events about once a week at this point, between you know, healthy happy hours, where we focus more on products. I mean, we do share the opportunity, but we also just started doing opportunity meetings, which were awesome, and it's just another way to get people even just some basic information on, you know, kind of the opportunity that Isagenix offers as well. We're going to do a smoothie bowl party this weekend. You know, just to, yeah, at Katie's house or at Kelly's house. You know, we always do them with Kelly. So that's, you know, Kelly and Missy has been sucked into this now as well. So, you know, it's good to get people to events and see, you know, more of the team and see more of the energy and the vibe that, you know, Isagenix offers. Cause, you know, you don't get a lot of that atmosphere in your regular everyday life anymore. So to be able to walk into a house with a room full of people that are smiling and excited and happy and just want to, you know, bring greatness to you, you know, I think really changes people's attitudes very quickly.
Yeah. And I definitely think having, you know, I don't think I would have been confident hosting my own sip and sample by myself. I would have never had to because Karli's here, but you know, having other people to do it with you where all the pressure is not on you. If you have somebody local in your area, like even if you're not financially linked, it takes such a burden off of you to have somebody else there to do it with you. So, and I honestly, I think with Missy, like, you know, we would just like tell people to come to the healthy happy hours. Like, you know, not that I don't think she could have very easily done it on her own, but I think it was really good for people to see, you know, it's not just Missy. Like there are others. Like there's more of us. So I really think that having healthy happy hours or sip and samples or opportunity events, you know, with other Isagenix people is just an awesome way to get people to kind of experience the culture just a little bit on a very small scale, but still really awesome for people.
Right. And I mean, you could rotate them certainly, but we just have them at my house because I have so many kids that are going a million directions that we got to do it here. But we, like, Missy's people have been filling our events for the past 6 weeks, truly. But guys, I want to reiterate that you do not have to recreate the wheel when you're doing these sip and samples, healthy happy hours, whatever you're calling them. I mean, I love to cook and I could put out a spread like nobody's business, but I don't, because that's not duplicatable. And, you know, in my crazy busy life, I don't have time to do that. So we literally cut up ours and serve hydrate. Sometimes we do shakes, like we did shakes when it was the seasonal, like mocha pumpkin spice, and maybe we'll make protein balls. But that's it. You do not have to go crazy. You do not have to sample every product. Our display is a value pack. You know, we have the sip and sample kit that we got at Celebration, and we put that out. We have the oils out. If I remember, I diffuse something. You know, it's really, we keep it simple, because I want these people that are coming to the event to think, I can do this. I can do this at my house. You know, and honestly, the only reason why we're not rotating is, like I said, because I can't, like, I have to get this kid from here, and this one's got a field hockey game, and this one has football, and the other one's got flag football, and, you know, and I'm the closest house to all
we have is a dog.
All you have is a dog. Yeah. I try to give them one of my kids, and they don't really take me up on that offer. But I think that is another part of the success that, you know, that you guys are having, is that I am not a planner, shocking as that may sound. I'm not a planner. So we will literally we will chat on a Monday, and we'll be like, okay, what night works for you? Thursday. All right, we're going to do it Thursday then. You know, like we're having a smoothie bowl party, on Sunday that we haven't even put it out there yet, but you know, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I'm going to work on it tonight, tomorrow morning. ish, and we'll get that out. But you don't have to be, it doesn't have to be something that is, months in advance. Like, people don't know what they're doing, like, a month from now. They know what they're doing tomorrow. So, that's what's been working for us. And a week would be nice, maybe 10 days, but no more than that at all. Like, last minute is,
and we try different days a lot too. I mean, we've tried a bunch of different days. Mondays, we try not to do Mondays. I mean, they're crazy for Kelly, and we have the call on Monday. So Mondays I think are busy for everybody. But we've done everything from Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Fridays are tough. Everybody's getting off work. Nobody wants to do anything on a Friday. But we're gonna do something on a Sunday afternoon, just to kind of hit different people, because a lot of people, if they work second shift, that's not going to work, but maybe they don't work on the weekend. So just kind of rotating and talking to the people that you're prospecting and just saying, hey, when works for you? Because we've had a lot of people say, I can't make then, but let me know whenever you do them on a weekend. So we do have some people that we are going to be able to hit that are excited to be able to come because we're doing it on a weekend.
Right. So, and that's the thing too. Like, every time I'm messaging people, they're like, I can't do this, but tell me about the next one. So, and we have just so everybody knows, we have done them and nobody showed up. And then we have a business training. So, we started inviting our current team members too, especially people that are struggling, just to get them to come and just be around like-minded people. And we share recipes and just go over the program, and that's been super helpful too. And because of doing that, we do have more team members that are like, okay, maybe I do want to share this. And and one of the girls a couple weeks ago was like, maybe you could come to my work and do a wealth workshop. And I was like, okay, yeah, maybe I can. Everybody wants extra money, right? Yes, they do. All right, so any other parting question or parting comments? Anything else you'd like to add that I haven't asked? And then, since it's only 8:29, I guess we can open it up for questions and see.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think the only other thing that we had talked about before was just like you said before, like not coming at it from wanting to hit an incentive or wanting to hit a rank advancement or wanting to hit a certain 1-star, 2-star, 3-star. Just coming at it from, completely taking yourself out of the equation, because people can really sense that. And when you are, I've had plenty of people where I've talked to them and they were like, I just don't think I'm ready. I'm like, hey, no, that's no problem. Like, I'm here. I'm not going anywhere. I have, a couple of people that are, are ready to get started this week, and, we're excited. We're going to get running. And they're like, wait a minute. Well, what do you mean you're going to get running? What do you mean what are you doing? Like, so, just being completely unattached from that, and, just letting people know that it's okay if they're not ready, and it's okay, if, they're not ready this year, you're not going anywhere. And that you're going to be there, even if they try, something else. I've had plenty of people say, well, I'm going to try this. And I'm like, hey, no problem. Let me know. Like, I hope everything goes well. Let me know if for some reason you're not happy with something. I'd love to be able to help you. So, just really removing yourself from the situation has honestly, I think, been one of the number one things that, I've seen a major difference in with, especially what I've been doing. So.
Yeah, I could say the same thing too. Edna's apple pie. I don't know.
Explain that, because not everybody was there.
The analogy was, who was that?
Jessica Rigner.
Jessica Rigner. She was talking about how she was a waitress at a diner, and they had the best apple pie. Edna's apple pie. She was this old lady, and she and it was her recipe, her secret recipe, and they didn't know how long she was going to be around for and everything else. And people would eat, and she would bring out the dessert menu, and people would say, oh no, thank you, I'm full. And she's like, but Edna's apple pie, but it's the best apple pie ever, and we don't know how long we're going to be able to get it because Edna might die tomorrow or something. So but it's like, but how can you get mad at somebody for not wanting, how good the apple pie is, it's the best apple pie ever, but how can you be mad at somebody? They ate too much food. They can't eat anymore. So it's not, it's not you. They're not saying no to you. They're not even really saying no to Edna's apple pie. They're just too full. So it's just being completely unattached, because most of the time people aren't necessarily saying no to you or no to Isogenics. They're saying not right now. So as long as you leave the door open for people, most people will eventually come around, even if it takes a couple of years. I don't think my dad will ever come around, but
maybe. But maybe.
What are you gonna do?
All right, Missy, do you have anything else you want to add? Just there you go.
I don't think so. Like I said, I think that I just love the same thing what they were saying is you can't take it personal. I've had plenty of people come and ask me like what I'm doing, and I give them the details and they either don't respond to me or, and I don't take it personal, even if they say, that's too much or whatever the case may be. But just knowing that you don't take it personal and knowing that they're not saying no to you. And I kind of leave it off with like, okay, well, if you don't value I value my health. So to me, it's worth it. And I know how good I feel. And if you put it that way, then they're kind of like, oh, well, if you're not going to push me, like it almost makes them more intrigued to see what you're doing when you don't actually push it on somebody. So again, when people are ready, they will come to you. So
for sure. All right. Does anybody have any questions? You can just unmute yourself if you do. All right.
I have a question.
Yes.
So can you show us how to make $900?
Do it. Are you prepared? Do you need the paper? Go get the paper, Karli.
Karli's running downstairs to get the paper. Oh, Lord.
Great idea, Erica. She's so good. I can't wait for you guys.
I'm not going to lie. I was terrified somebody would do this to me. So, Erica, if this is you getting me back for all of the hugs I suckered you into.
You'll do a fabulous job.
There's no pressure when nobody else knows how to do it, because if I screw it up, I mean, whatever.
Oh, I know how to do it.
Before I talk myself out of this.
Yeah.
I know the comp plan. I'll know if you're doing it right.
Thank you so much.
Sure.
Erica and I watch that comp plan video every day for the first month. We can do that inside, outside, backwards.
I'll hold it up. Let me get your pen.
Get my marker.
I hope you get the right color markers too.
Karli said, I hope you don't write through the paper onto the wall with the permanent marker. We'll have to share. They share right on our wall here.
She can just repaint it. No big deal.
Alrighty. And no Tom and Jerry jokes today. Alrighty. So I'm going to show you guys really quick how you guys can get your products paid for. Is this big enough? Yeah.
That's fine.
Almost big enough. Alrighty. So this is you. And we're going to say you got started with a value pack, which is $589. So what you are going to do is you're going to grab 2 accountability partners to get started with you. Let's say you grab your mom, because you can always count on your mom. And let's say you grab your friend Brandy. When you help 2 people get started, you become a consultant, and you earn $50. And let's say you get them both started with value packs. That's definitely the best, I would say the best pack we have to offer to set people up for the best success. So you are going to get what is called a product introduction bonus of $100 for each of them. But if you get both of them started in the same commission week, which is Monday through Sunday, both of these double to $200. So far, make sure I don't write on the wall here. You have $450, and all you did was help 2 people get healthier. So the next thing that you do is you help both of them do what you did and grab 2 accountability partners. So mom grabs 2 friends and she becomes a consultant, and Brandy grabs 2 friends and she becomes a consultant. When you help someone become a consultant or create a consultant, you earn, oh my God, $100 for the first 20 consultants that you create. So you helped both of them. And so far you have $650. When you help 2 people who help 2 people, you become a manager. But if you do this in the first 60 days that you're enrolled, you are a crystal manager, and you earn an additional $250 for a grand total of $900. And that is just the beginning of our compensation plan and how you can get your products paid for.
Excellent job. And I love the when you help 2 people, help 2 people. That was awesome. That was excellent job.
I need some Ionics.
You did so good. I don't know what you're worried about. That's amazing.
I was worried she was going to write on the wall, so we're good.
So we both need Ionics.
You did great.
Thank you.
Anybody else? Any other questions?
Does anybody else want to you share, they share?
Well, you're hard to top, Katie. You're really hard to top. All right, guys. I am so incredibly proud. I'm going to try to not cry of these 2, of Missy. It has just, the past 6 weeks have been so amazing. My proud mama heart is literally like ready to burst right out of my chest, because I know how amazing all of them are. And I know their success is all because they are truly waking up every morning saying, who can I serve today? And this is what happens, guys, when you don't overthink it. This is what happens when you take yourself out of the equation and you just, who can I serve today? So remember that we have, I think, 48 days left. There is plenty of time. The whole moral of this story is that they have enrolled 3 people and they are number 42 in the whole company. So that's it, guys. If I have 1,000 points. I'm getting so much crap from my kids because they're like, you better earn this trip. Karli and Katie earned the trip. So we still have plenty of time. It just takes one person. So we share with everybody. We get everybody. We map it out for them. We show them how easy it is, and that's it. So everybody, I hope this inspires you to go out there to get your 15 people by the end of the year, because something amazing is going to be coming next year. So thank you. And Cindy will be back next week. So have a great night. We'll talk to you all soon.
Thank you, guys.